To learn hacking, you need a strong foundation. That foundation is supported by 3 pillars: programming, networking, and operating systems. I also have a bonus 4th pillar at the end. The first pillar is programming. In computers, everything is code. The hacking tools you use are written in code. The software you attack is written in code. There is no advanced hacker who does not know how to read or write code, so it's better to start early than procrastinate. I promise you won't regret this later. To learn programming, I recommend starting with a YouTube course, but don't search for stuff like programming for hackers. Search for programming for programmers. I know hacking sounds exciting, but here's the truth. Hacking is about being one step ahead of programmers. And how are you going to be one step ahead if you're not even that step yet? Think about that. I suggest starting with Python. Search for a Python course on YouTube. You really can't go wrong with this. A 2-3 hour course is more than enough to get started. But remember, hacking and programming are very hands-on. Watching the course is only 30% of the work. The other 70% is actually coding. Here are 3 projects I recommend after finishing your course: a calculator, a tic-tac-toe game, and a password generator. And don't use AI for these. At this stage, it completely kills the learning benefits. The second pillar is networking. At its core, hacking involves communication between multiple computers. The communication exists because computers are connected to a network. If you don't understand how they are connected, you can't hack them. Concepts like IP addresses, ports, routers, and protocols all come from networking. To learn this, I strongly recommend this YouTube course from Practical Networking. It contains everything you'll need for the near future. Watching the course is about 60% of the job here. The rest is hands-on practice. I recommend downloading Cisco Packet Tracer and experimenting. Here is a project idea for you. Design a company network with 3 departments, 10 computers each. Your task is to build a simulation of their network infrastructure. The third pillar is operating systems. As a hacker, you operate from a computer, and that computer runs an OS, usually Linux, for hacking. If you don't know how to use it, you can't hack. At the same time, the systems you target also run operating systems, most commonly Windows, Linux, or a macOS. Wait, what? Most commonly Windows or Linux. If you don't understand them, you can't hack them. That's why it's crucial to learn both. If you're like most people, Windows is probably your main OS right now, so I recommend installing Kali Linux in a virtual machine. Then go to a website like linuxjourney.com and go through these lessons. Make sure to try all commands to understand how they work. So for example, read the section here, try it out, move on to the next one, try it out. For Windows, you probably already know the basics, but challenge yourself. Try doing common tasks only from the terminal, like navigating the file system, running networking commands, and managing processes. And now to the bonus 4th pillar. This one is less technical. It's about personality and mindset. To become a good hacker, you need to be genuinely curious. You should naturally wonder how things work under the hood and enjoy researching until you suddenly realize hours have passed. You also need to develop the hacker mindset. As an example, your thought process should be like this: I understand what the system is intended to do, but what could the creator not have intended? What didn't they predict? What edge case did they miss? That mindset is everything. Hacking is a mix of everything we've covered so far, plus many more concepts you'll discover over time. Almost all of them are built on this foundation. Once you build those 4 pillars, that's when the fun begins. The best way to apply your knowledge is through simulated real-world hacking challenges, also known as CTFs, or Capture the Flags. A CTF is a technical security challenge where the goal is to extract a string of text in a specific format as proof you solved the challenge. I recommend starting with easy rooms on TryHackMe and easy challenges on Pico CTF. After that, you can try Hack the Box easy machines, but keep this in mind, Hack the Box is hard, even the easy machines are challenging. If you get stuck, don't get discouraged, the bar there is very high. If you want a preview of how networking and programming come together in one of the most common hacking concepts, which is reverse shells, used for remote control of devices, check out this video.